Top 6 myths about acupuncture debunked. Let's go. So acupuncture has been around for thousands, and I mean thousands of years, but there are still so many misconceptions about it today that I see in clinic, in our student clinic, and from the people that I've spoken to if they've ever gotten acupuncture done, and what they think acupuncture is versus what traditional Chinese medicine acupuncture truly is. So in this video today, I'm going to break it down, the top 6 myths about acupuncture, and show you what it's really about. Again, I am an acupuncture student currently, and I'm here to help you understand and the truth behind the amazing energy medicine healing practice, again, that's been around for thousands of years. Myth number 1, acupuncture is painful. Let's just start off right here, because one of the biggest myths that I see and hear from people is that acupuncture is painful because they're scared of needles. People compare it to when they're getting blood work done and taking blood out of their system, and that the needles used in acupuncture are actually very, very thin, and I'm going to show you one acupuncture needle and how thin they are in just a couple seconds. And because they're so extremely thin, they're much thinner than the ones used for injections, where there's a substance that needs to be able to come through that needle. So the gauges of those needles is much bigger because it needs the room for something to be pushed into the body or taken out of the body. And most people don't feel pain at all. They're so thin that when they go into your skin, you usually don't feel a single thing. And there is a sensation that you do feel, and you get really good at feeling and sensing your own sensations within your body, because in acupuncture, any sort of feeling that feels like a paper cut or a burning sensation when a needle is inserted, that's a sensation that we don't want. That's a sensation that you tell your acupuncturist right away that, hey, this doesn't feel comfortable for me. But at any time, if there's a slight sensation or a tingling, or that part feels really heavy, like someone's almost pressing right on that spot, those are really good Tai Chi energy sensations that you do want in your body while you're getting acupuncture done. And it isn't necessary that you need to feel this every time at every needle when you're getting acupuncture done. So I'm going to show you what and how thin an acupuncture needle can be. They come in these little disposable packets. When you take them out, there's another disposable tube in them. Take a little bit out. So the part that I'm holding right here, I'm gonna see if this, the part that I'm holding down here is the handle, and then the top part is the actual needle. And this full needle wouldn't ever go into your skin, only a smaller section. Show another close-up of how thin this needle actually truly is. Do you guys get an idea? Like, it's very, 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 very thin. Contrast between my hair, if that helps. I don't know. Anywho, so they're very, very thin, and this is one of the smaller needles. It's a 1 chun needle, and it wouldn't go all the way. Like, it would only ever go into like that depth of the skin layer, and you're between skin and muscle within that layer of your body. Depending on the area of your body that is getting needled, you would use even a smaller needle than this, or a longer needle like in your glutes or something when you're working on those bigger muscled areas. And it all depends on the technique of your needling, the depth of the needling, and the angles of the needling in more sensitive areas like your chest, so that you don't get pneumothorax. 2 is acupuncture is only for pain relief, and that in itself is so inaccurate because of the way that traditional Chinese medicine acupuncture works. While acupuncture is great for pain relief, like really amazing for pain relief and chronic pain, it's not just for that. Acupuncture can help with everything from stress to anxiety to digestive issues and improving sleep and so much more. The way that acupuncture works is it rebalances the body's energy, its qi, and it supports the overall wellness within our body. So it's never going to push your body in one pendulum swing or the other pendulum swing. It's always trying to reharmonize and rebalance the energy within your body. And it's believed that energy, qi, or even blood can stay stagnated in certain areas of our body due to many issues in our body, ranging from emotions, not regulated emotions, to other health disorders and conditions. And when that happens, the energy flow within your body in the meridian system isn't functioning and isn't traveling and going up and down, in and out as well as it wants to. And when that happens, you get a stagnation of qi in that area. And so what acupuncture is trying to do is find a rebalancing of that energy and get that energy moving that's stuck in that part of the body. Basically, you'll never leave worse with acupuncture. 3 is there's no science behind acupuncture, and it is not scientifically backed up, and that it's all woo-woo and there's no such thing as energy medicine. There's a growing body of scientific research that supports acupuncture's effectiveness, and studies show acupuncture can help with a variety of conditions, and it's recommended by the World Health Organization. If you go on the World Health Organization website, there's like over 100 different conditions that they acknowledge that has been scientifically proven to help individuals and patients. All of the research that I've read so far, I just did a presentation on chronic fatigue syndrome, so I'm going to give you a research paper from associated with that syndrome, but there's so many other conditions and diseases that it can help. It's just this one is the most fresh in my mind and my brain because I just did a presentation on it. I think the study here somewhere, if anybody wants to read it or is super interested in it. But basically, this study is a systematic review and a meta-analysis. So it looks at a bunch of different already existing trials, 51 randomized control trials to be exact, and compares them to see how well acupuncture does against other modes of modalities, healing modalities, such as acupuncture with moxa, acupuncture alone, moxa alone, acupuncture and other traditional Chinese medicine, herbal medicines, and Western medicine. So this is all for chronic fatigue syndrome. Analysis, they looked at a fatigue scale score. It's called the Chalmers fatigue score, something like that. Anyways, they looked at that as like their scaling system to see if it was effective or not effective. And acupuncture and moxa, which is a burning of herbs on one of the needles, it's super safe. It proved to be a super safe and effective way of treating chronic fatigue patients and their symptoms and associated symptoms. And most of the physical symptoms that were shown by patients. And then moxa plus the traditional Chinese medicine, herbal patented medicines, scored a better overall effectiveness than any of the ones that I mentioned, plus Western medicine by itself. Research that I've read so far, I don't have the room to like put them up here, but they show that a lot of different conditions work so much better when they work in conjunction with Western medicine and its therapies. So kind of partnering up the two medicines where you have your Western medical diagnosis and the treatments going on for that, but if you pair it with a traditional Chinese medicine, acupuncturist, herbalist, or some sort of TCM medicine, it usually works so much better for the patient in reducing symptoms and healing their bodies naturally with the help of Western medicine. Number 4, you need to believe in it for it to work. Acupuncture works regardless of whether you believe in it or not. It's not a placebo effect. The treatment stimulates specific points in the body and they work in conjunction with each other that affect the nervous system regardless of how you feel about it and the mindset that you have towards acupuncture. I'm still blown to this day when some of the treatments that I've given have helped somebody and that's been in distress for years now and no Western medicine therapy is working for them, and they come to see an acupuncturist and you're able to produce those results for them, which is life-changing for these patients. Physiological effects that happen in your body when a needle is put into your body in specific points in your body according to traditional Chinese medicine's point bases on our body, the mapping of it. It releases endorphins, which helps to regulate pain and all of that. And acupuncture uses the body, it triggers the body's natural ability to heal itself and the healing process within the body. There's been shown increases in white blood cells for like the next 24 hours after getting acupuncture done. It has a lot of abilities, natural healing abilities. It stimulates the body's natural ability to heal itself. And when you get a chronic condition, of course, it's going to take you a few more acupuncture treatments to undo what your body has been doing, plus with the lifestyle changes and all of that too. Like acupuncture isn't a magic pill type of situation. Like there's extra work that you still need to do within your lifestyle changes and all of that to help facilitate the healing in your body. 5, acupuncture is only for adults. I know needles are scary, okay, and I get uncomfortable when I'm getting blood work done too, but again, because acupuncture, you can't really feel the needle going in. Acupuncture is suitable for all ages, even children, depending on the treatment that they're getting, and each treatment is adjusted based on the patient's needs, but it has been shown through scientific research to be safe and effective for a wide range of ages. There's different treatment styles. You can get just acupressure type of treatment where you're just pressing on a point for smaller, younger children. There's ear needles or ear seeds. You can get little herbal seeds taped onto your ear, and the basis of that is the vagus nerve innervates our ear, so you're stimulating different parts of the vagus nerve on your ear, which is correlated to a part in your body. And so that part of your body, when it's being stimulated on the ear, it goes down and stimulates that part in your body. Ways of treating somebody with acupuncture who's uncomfortable with getting needled. Myth number 6, I think this is the best myth of them all so far, and the most widely heard misconception about acupuncture is that acupuncture from physiotherapists is the same as traditional Chinese medicine acupuncture, which is a very, very, very common misconception, that acupuncture performed by physiotherapists is the same as a traditional Chinese medicine acupuncturist or a registered acupuncturist in Canada. But there are very important key differences in the two types of acupuncture between a TCM practicing acupuncturist and a physiotherapist. Talk about what physiotherapist acupuncture, which is also known as dry needling, is. On one hand, when physiotherapists use acupuncture, it is often referred to as dry needling. This technique, it's a type of needling that targets muscle trigger points to release tension and reduce point locally in that area. But it doesn't follow the principles of qi and meridians that TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, does. So when a physiotherapist does it, if I have elbow pain or something, or arm pain right here, they're usually going to perform dry needling in this area, maybe a little higher or lower, to help release the trigger points on our body that are kind of holding that tension there. So when they needle it, they're releasing that tension, so you get a mild or temporary symptom relief, pain relief when they do this. But if it's a more chronic issue, that pain and whatever usually tends to come back. Comparatively, TCM acupuncture is part of a holistic approach to health. It's based on the flow of qi, which is energy, within our body through the meridians system in our body. We place needles at specific points along these meridians to restore balance and promote overall wellness. The way that some of my teachers have taught me this is meridians are like the bus routes within the system of our body, like the road network within our body. And like bus stops are the acupuncture points that get needled along the way. So even if somebody needles you at a different point of the meridian, so say there's a problem somewhere on your head or on your chest or something, because of the meridian system, TCM acupuncturists can produce an effect by needling a point on your foot that would travel up along that meridian and would touch that part in your chest or your head through the meridian system, because it travels along that pathway in your body. Registered acupuncturist looks at doing acupuncture on you. They're taking a full history of everything from how cold and warm you feel, the temperature of your drinks, your bowel movements, urination, indigestion, sleep patterns. They take a full, complete questionnaire history so that they can get a better understanding of what's happening in your body and get a whole picture, of what's actually happening within your body to help see what's causing a shoulder pain. But if there's an underlying issue or a problem that needs to be fixed, to be moved in your body, that can help realign the energies in a better way so that the pain doesn't come back. So it's not just a local symptomatic relief, kind of in the way that Western medicine does with medication. Both types of needling, from TCM perspective and the way that a physiotherapist would use dry needling, both of these methods use needles and can be effective for pain relief. TCM acupuncture is aimed at balancing the body's energy and treating a wide variety of conditions, whereas dry needling is more focused on the musculoskeletal issues and short-term pain relief. So next time, if you saw this video, I don't want you to say that I got acupuncture done and then say it was through a physiotherapist. Like, I need you to try it from a registered acupuncturist, someone that's learned traditional Chinese medicine, or there's different kinds. Like, Japan has their own version of it, and Korea has their own version of it too. But these ones use the meridian systems to help the body heal in a holistic way, in a full body picture way. Okay, well, so there you have it. The 6 myths about acupuncture debunked. And I just want to reiterate that acupuncture is a safe, effective, and versatile treatment that's been misunderstood for so long, and I truly felt the need to clear up some of the misconceptions that I hear personally in the student clinic itself and from people around me when I tell them that I'm a student acupuncturist in the making right now. Like a YouTuber saying this, but if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on holistic health and acupuncture, meditations, and so much more. And if you have any questions or myths you want debunked about acupuncture, leave them in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. Till next time.